that will set you up in this kind of arrangement because it is so good. It will be wonderful for your posture, will affect your posture the rest of the day. Okay, so hopefully you have found yourself a nice setup that looks something like this. Nothing's under your shoulders. Shoulders are loose and free, but something's under the rib cage part of your back. Now, drop the ribs. Drop the ribs. Don't let them bow to the ceiling. And arms are out. They're not touching the ground. They're out and you've lifted them. We're going to flip the palms and we're going to pretend we're making a snow angel, except in the Midwest when we did snow angels, we had our palms down. But this is you with your palms up. We're going to let go of your arms. Just let go. Hopefully your arms are really feeling a deep stretch here. And hopefully they're not touching the ground. If they're touching the ground, you are not high enough in the rib cage. Drop your ribs down. Ribs down. Ribs off of the ceiling and down into whatever you're lying on. Ribs down, ribs down. Press your ribs down. See, we're doing an arm exercise, but it's all about the ribs. So ribs down. Now I'm really, really slowly making my snow angel here. This is an excruciating stretch and I am really flexible. So if this is really a lot for you, you're in the right stretch. Okay, you can come down. And then as you breathe, you keep going. You just really try to allow hanging. And yeah, maybe you touch the ground. You don't have to freak out and make yourself 4 feet off the ground. But oh my, by the time your arms get up to 45 degrees, oh goodness, this is quite a lot. You can bend your arms, get a different kind of stretch. This is a stretch through your shoulders and upper back and arms. Draw your ribs down toward the ground, off of the ceiling, down toward the ground. The ends in the front, and you pull tightly. It's sort of like a corset, but that's exactly what we want. Okay, so now when you inhale, right into where that's pulling, exhale. I can pull tighter when I exhale. When I inhale and exhale. Now take a pause for a moment. A lot of us, our normal thing is, all right, she wants a deep inhale, so I'm going to do this. And we're trying not to do that. We're trying to relax the shoulders back and down and focus on this area that is really being cinched tightly. That's where we want to breathe. Okay. So tight and inhale and exhale. You can exhale through your mouth if you'd like. Doesn't matter, but inhale nose. Exhale. This is not yoga. Let's take another break. In yoga, we breathe many different ways. This is Pilates, and this rib cage breathing is really, really the essence of Pilates. So it's good to practice. If you don't get it, don't worry about it. There's many other things you can get right off the bat, but you'll get this eventually. As we age, or as we get injured, we need about 10 or 20 supports to get ourselves on the floor. Joseph Pilates believed you should just be able to sit down on the floor like that. Now, he also wanted people to get up just like that. So I would use one support and get up. When I'm injured, that's different. But one principle of Pilates that's taken me years to figure out is as you remove external support, you are forced to recruit all of the internal muscles in your core. And you can take that as metaphorically as you want to. Pilates is very strengthening in your body and it's strengthening in your life. So have a go at it just by saying, well, can I just sit down or do I need some support to get down? And it's fine if you do. That's your body's common sense saying, I really do need support. I'm not joking around. But once you get more core, the more you engage your core, you pop right up. On my best day, I can pop up without support. This isn't my best day. So try it yourself. How much do you need? You know, when you're injured, you might have to 1, 2, okay, I got my knee, all right, where's that couch? You know, and that's fine. But even when you're injured, I have news for you. Recruit your core. So how do you do that? If you're on in, up, hover, out to the side, in, up, hover, out to the side, in, up, hover, out to the side, in, up, hover, 2 more, out to the side, in, up, hover, and out to the side, in, up, hover. Knees into the chest. We're almost done with this sequence. One more thing. Okay. Interlace fingers, hands behind your head. Deep inhale. Exhale, curl it up. And this is going to be crossing one leg over the other, as if you're sitting in a chair but your legs are not glued together. They're just crossed. And then switch. And then switch. They don't really have to touch one another. Certainly your thighs touch, but not your knees. They're kind of apart. Curl up higher and just keep switching. And yes, you can feel this in your abs. Drop those ribs down to the floor, off of the ceiling. 2 more. 1 and 2 and a little bit wider. You can. This is probably the correct distance. Deep inhale, tall. Exhale, keep tall, but exhale. Now we're going to try spinning around as we inhale and exhale. Other way. Inhale and exhale. You can do this sitting in a chair, shoulders down, inhaling as you twist and exhale. Keep your arms straight. Inhale, twist. And exhale. Try to do that rib cage breath. Inhaling. And exhale. And exhale up. Chest is lifted. Inhale down. Exhale up. You're inhaling into the rib cage. Back of the ribs. Inhale down. And exhale up. Take one arm, put it behind you. Inhale down. Elbow in. Exhale up. Elbow of the arm you're using. Inhale down. And exhale up. Also a good tricep exercise. Inhale down. The lower you go, the harder it is. Exhale, push up. Switch arms. Ribs, pull in your navel and go backward. Your arms come a little bit forward, yes, but you are scooping and hollowing, just as if you could be completely concave, and then come back up, shoulders down. You really want shoulders away from ears here. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the ribs. And exhale, pull the ribs in, pull the navel in. Yeah, your arms come forward, but you are so scooping and hollowing. It's like some friend behind you is pulling your torso back, 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 and then you're up, inhaling. Pulling in. We're going to pull in with the leg, so the leg's going to come in, but we are going to push away. So we're pushing with the hands, but we're pulling in with the leg, and we're creating a little drama there by working in opposites. Okay. So, deep inhale. One leg's in the air. As you exhale, you roll up, curl up, hover the floor leg, and now using your hands to push, it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Curl up higher, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and knees into your chest. Whoa, okay. We're rolling up, we're hovering the floor leg. So inhaling here, bottom leg off the ground. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, and then legs out to the side in a V. All right, other leg, 1, 2, 3, legs out to the side, Switch legs. 1, 2, 3. Legs to the side. And 1, 2, 3. Hand behind your head if it's starting to get to you. Okay. So I don't even know there if you could hear my breathing. Again, I was trying to breathe fairly loudly. But you can count 5 beats on your breath without having to really dramatize it. But we're not crunching down and we're not sinking down. We're really pushing up out of the forearm. Deep inhale. Exhale, coming up. And you can, certainly I think in this one, most of us can raise the upper arm. All right, shoulder injury, elbow injury, not for you. Coming on back down, all right. So feet are relaxed, deep inhale. Exhale, seatbelt muscle, pull the sit bones together and drop one toes down to the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, toes down. Inhale up. Press your rib cage down. Exhale, toes and up and toes and up. Now, if your core isn't very strong, as you continue, if your core isn't very strong, after a while, this will be excruciating. So when you need to take a break, you draw your knees in towards your chest. When it's time to continue, you put them right back over your hips and one toes down and exhaling the other toes down. Okay. Now, inhale here at start. Exhale, drop your ribs, engage your seatbelt muscle. One heel down and up. And exhaling the other heel and inhale up. Gluing the back of your head, back of your ribs, back of your pelvis to, reminded me, back of the pelvis to the wall. Pull in the navel, pull in the ribs, shoulders down, arms up, little fingers out because those will saw, feet are flexed. Okay. Inhale, your ribs glued into the wall. And exhale, bring your saw down, turn your ear towards your knee, saw, ear toward knee, or on knee. If you're super flexible, back up, shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, little finger, sawing off the side of the little toe. Turn your head, ear to knee, and inhale back up. Now, one more aspect before we go to the second side. So for some people, we all have a practiced way of walking and standing and balancing, and so the body wants to do what it's familiar with. It does not like me telling it to do things that are new and different and will cause it distress. So for some people, I can balance. I turn my toes out and then I do this and I do that. Well, that's great, but part of the balance itself is to have all your toes pointed forward, and that right there can just flummox the body and make it just kind of freak out. So I'm not trying to make your balance more difficult necessarily. I'm just trying to build the structure in your body from the feet through the pelvis, through the torso and the head. So important to have all your toes forward. Okay, that was my mini rant. Deep inhale. I would invite you to either imagine or use a real plate and make your plate level. And this is called neutral pelvis. Neutral because your pelvis, your plate, is in alignment with the ceiling. Okay. So shoulders are relaxed. They're kind of melting down your back towards your hips. Deep inhale. As you exhale, I'm going to invite you to draw your navel in and tilt your pelvis. Now my plate is tilting toward my nose. And inhale back to this neutral position. And exhale, tilt the other way. Whoa, big, big arch under your back, and the plate goes the other way. So inhale, neutral. Exhale, draw your navel in. Tilt your pelvis through your plate towards you. Inhale, back to neutral. And exhale, go the other way. Now, don't pop your ribs to the ceiling, but your ribs do rise to the ceiling, so just don't push your belly out. Toes to the ground, and we try to hollow out, all right? So sometimes I say take everything you ate today, and you push it out your back. So everything in the front of you that's going through you, and you need to push it out your back and round your back as you hollow the inside of your ball. And now you pick up your toes and stay in this hollow ball, shoulders away from ears. So we're going to inhale to roll to the shoulders. Exhale, pull in your navel and ribs. Okay, so inhale, roll to the shoulders. Exhale, pull in your navel and ribs. Now I've said before, this is not like when you were a kid and you learned on the swing set that you could draw your feet back and then use momentum to get up. Don't use your legs. Don't swing the legs for momentum. Use your ribs and the pulling in of your navel to control your movement. All right. So inhale back. Exhale. This time as you roll up, we're going to wind up in teaser. Up. Long, long, long. Table. Inhale. And exhale. Straighten your legs. Flex your feet. Come back. And inhale up, table. Press out of your hands. Exhale, coming back, straight legs. Hike your butt. You've lifted your butt off the mat. Last time, inhale, table. Punch. Last time, inhale down. And exhale, punch. Switch arms, inhale. And exhale, punch. Inhale down, squeeze the towel. And exhale, punch. Inhale down. It engages a lot for you to squeeze that towel. Exhale, punch. See you next time.